final stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start the 25. Handoff to the single back. First and still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And now the handoff. Breaking tackles. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. Now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Throws to the tight end. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the second...
And is intercepted. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
What a nice Nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris, Kajana Carter, and Larry Johnson, Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. To throw, it's Moore. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And he's brought down, but they read backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Third down play for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on third and very long. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Now they're putting themselves in these third and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down. Let's see how they play this one. And the single back takes the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Going to get it down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. With that miss, no change in the score. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at the 40. On the ground, it's Young. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few in the play.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Makes the grab. It's Young. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
Checks this down to the running back. Muscles past the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big game for this offense.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass. But, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can he make it to the marker? Touchdown, Crimson Tide, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the catch. It's Hayes. Breaks loose at the 40. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. One back in the backfield, but he'll get the carry. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Out of the shotgun, they'll hand it off. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down in this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
High completion makes it 2nd and medium. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? It's Martin. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. First down.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The shotgun handoff here. Touchdown, Nittany Lions, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. They moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Looking for a gap. It's Martin. He's past the marker and still going. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
It's Moore. The pass rush closing in. Pulls it in. It's Gonzalez. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Run it up the middle, but stop for no gain. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They've been stopped in their first 2 fourth down attempts. Here comes number 3. He's looking to throw. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Looks left and finds his target there. And we're able to get him down. But crank up the tempo with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quick throw to the quarterback up the arc see?
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Handoff heading left. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
He's in the clear. Inside the 40. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Oh, the defense lost the edge of the defense. Good job of going with that touch pass, kind of a jet sweep to get out on the perimeter and let this receiver show what he can do with that kind of speed.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Trying to find some room. It's Young. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Oh, here comes the reverse. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
This is a risky call by the offense. A lot of times you'll see these plays get blown up, but not here. The receiver turns on the jets and makes a big play downfield for a nice chunk of yards.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bama. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
They're set now to try the PAT. And there's the point after. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Grab down the middle. It's Hayes. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. A tremendous make. He's got a howitzer for a leg.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Direct snap. As the first down is still going. Now here he goes. first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Using his legs, it's Young. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Makes a quick catch. Oh, he breaks free. Still going. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The shotgun running play call. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
It's 4th and 10. The offense on the field going for it. Quarterback drops back, running out of time in the pocket. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And it's incomplete even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Second down after the incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. 25. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Back to throw. It's Moore. He bought some time, now lets it go. Pass caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Nittany Lions up to the line in the hurry-up. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
It's an outlet. The catch made. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for the first down and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. It is a direct snap. Now stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. It's reeled in. It's Young. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a real nice game there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. The sack sets up second down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back, it's Russell. Quick throw to his receiver. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
He's going to take a shot down the left side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
As the first down and more. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. He takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. On the carry, he's heading left. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
That's caught. It's Adams. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Caught over the middle. It's Adams. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. That's reeled in. It's Young. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass. It's Russell. It's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. This should be the last play of the quarter. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Running back has it on the screen now. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
A 4th down completion to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Trying to find room. It's Young. End zone ahead. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Dump off, caught by the running back. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. 2nd down and goal, upcoming. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They'll run it to the right side. That's a strong stiff arm. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Slides the quick throw. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Reynolds. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. A new set of downs after that completion. Chewing clock with the running game. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're 1 for 3 so far on 4th down attempts. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking downfield, it's Russell. He's running out of time here. And the junior decides to pick up the 1st down himself. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep for late game heroics. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you